Well, I'm on my way into Murray's tackle shop in Patrick Street in Cork City to pick up my license for the coming season 2025. I met George, the owner, just before Christmas, and he was telling me he had the new license in. So I told him, look, I said, put away one and I'll call in after Christmas and I'll pick it up. Now, I've been dealing with T.W. Murray's tackle shop for the last maybe 30-40 years, so I'm sure he's all my details, he has my address and he has my name definitely, so he'll have that put away for me and that, you know. Also I want to talk to him about the blue tag and the brown tag, and if you're harvesting fish, what you can harvest between, say, the 1st of January to the 1st of May. There's kind of a system there, I'm kind of forgetting from year to year. Maybe that's down to old age, I don't know. Normally they give you a little leaflet with your license explaining which rivers are actually open and which rivers are closed, or which river there's catch and release and brown tags and all that, you know. If not, as far as I know, you have to go online to the Inland Fisheries Board actually, you know, and download it yourself. But as I said, sometimes they might put it in the license. I also want to have a chat with them about the blue tag and what exactly the system is and that, you know. I have a good idea, but it's no harm to be refreshed about it actually. So I'm on my way in, as I say, and I'll talk to you when I get in there. Well, here I am. I'm outside Murray's tackle shop in Patrick Street in Cork City, and I'm just about on my way in to pick up my license for the coming fishing season and hopefully have a few words with George, at least not too busy. Well, good morning, George.
Hello, Chris. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you. Where's the other fella?
He's on the way down there now.
Happy New Year to you, Dave, actually, you know.
Happy New Year to you.
Well, we're here again. The fishing season starts, another season to say, you know. Yeah.
Back to the start again.
I'm here to pick up my fishing license, actually, you
No
know.
matter. We have it all ready for you, Chris.
Yeah, I had the word. That's right. Oh, fair play to you. That's fantastic altogether. So no filling out to do. Well, I suppose I'm coming in long enough. You don't need any details from me. Your full name and address.
That's the news.
So the guards want any information from you, they know where to come. Any new regulations, George, as regards the fishing and that open and closed rivers and all that?
Not a whole lot of new stuff. The river league is off the brown tag this year, which people are really happy
It's
enough
off
with.
the road, that's fantastic.
That's all ready to go.
That's the full license, isn't it?
Yeah, so they haven't got the regulations printed as such as yet, but they'll be available in the next couple
I
of
was
weeks.
online, believe it or not, looking at them the night before last. And they're going to be complicated for me. They're kind of what they call legal language.
Yeah,
You know, regards the open, close and all. Look, I'm going to take another try at it. I printed off, and you know, you nearly want to take a course in it really to understand what jargon they're talking about, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, I noticed there's a sign above on top of your shop that you're actually established there the way back in 1828. Is
That's
that right?
That's right. Yeah.
It was.
The premises is here since then, and there was.
It was actually in the family as such, though, was it?
Well, my granddad came in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Right.
I took it over then.
Right, it was only a gun shop then, I believe. Was
It
that
was a
so?
gun shop at that stage, yeah. So
And,
my mum and dad took it over from my granddad then in the 1950s.
Right.
And they brought in all the fishing stuff.
I
So.
think it was a fantastic stock of fishing tackle and all that, you know.
And more to come in, yeah.
More to come, you know. You do the hurley sticks, I see. You do the dart boards, and particularly you do a lot of ammunition and guns and all that. Is that the mainstay or the fishing tackle now?
The
Actually,
fishing probably no at this stage.
yeah.
but
Whereas years ago it was actually more the gun side of it and the hunting and that, you know.
people had to probably nearly hunt for their own food at that stage, so that was
Yeah.
part
But
of
look,
the play.
there's been an awful lot of water under the bridge between us. That's a quote without cliche, actually, you
That's
know.
it.
But look, anyway, thanks very much for having that ready now.
Great season,
I'll talk to you again, Dave. I'll be in to you before the trout season starts, which is that the 12th or the 15th?
15th of February.
15th February. I'll be in there. I'll get a few flies and just have a look at what I need and all that. Actually, thanks so much.
Always good to see you, Chris.
I'll talk
Take
to
it
you
easy.
again. All right.
Thanks a million.
Well, I just got home about an hour or so ago, and I decided to open up the license just have a look in, make sure everything is all correct and I have everything that I should have to keep me legal. First of all, I have the return envelope for the end of the season, my 3 gill tags, and of course my license. This is a full license, which is €100, covers me for the whole of Ireland actually. And we have the most important thing of all, I think, there actually is the logbook. This you must retain with you, license, tags and logbook whenever you're entering a river fishing for salmon and that, and it must be filled out appropriately. Like when you retain a fish or return a fish, you must also fill it in. I think I get the impression that even if you visit a river and you catch nothing, you must fill out that river as well. Obviously stating that you got nothing on it. At the end of the year, you fill out at the very bottom here how many times you fished salmon rivers and that, and obviously got to be signature and that. As I said, you must have that with you at all times. If the fishery officer comes upon you, you must produce that. Be in serious trouble otherwise. Now, not only that, but I downloaded some of the regulations. It used to come with the license, but I can see the reason why they didn't put these in the license anymore. There's actually 56 pages, would you believe it, of regulations and God knows what, a lot of legal jargon. But that's to cover now the whole of the country. That wouldn't apply now if we say it's the local rivers that you'll be fishing yourself actually, but you have an overview actually here of open for catch. And then you have the closed rivers, about 9 pages in that altogether actually. And you've actually catch and release. There's another 9 pages in that, believe it or not. And this is just the bylaw angling regulations. It must be 20 odd pages in that. And between that and the open rivers actually here, which gives you an overview of all the rivers around the country that you can actually catch fish in. Gives you all the details of what can be caught in that. But this like that's only an overview. The rest then you got to sit down, and particularly if you're going up country or wherever you are, you want to seek some other rivers that you haven't fished before. These are the other ones that you have to retain just to make sure that you're fishing legally. Now, I combined all that and I just put it into a little folder actually and keep it with me all the time. But generally, if you're fishing locally, you'll obviously know the rules and regulations yourself, but we're inclined to move around a bit. Particularly this year, we intend to do that. This will be very important to keep with us. As I say, I'm sorry for harping on, but 56 pages is a bit crazy, and I can see why they didn't put them with the license. I remember years ago, we used to get 3 pages or whatever it was, even 1 page. Closed rivers, open rivers, catch and release rivers, and that was it. But they seem to put an awful lot of legal jargon in it for some reason. Maybe somebody made a couple of complaints or said it wasn't legally binding to what they had wrote down, but look, that's it. So we just pack it up, we pour it away, and hopefully I won't have to take it out again with the exception of the license and that. Well, as you can see, I got my license and downloaded all the various regulations for the open and close and catch and release and brown tag rivers throughout the country. It's a nightmare. I sat down and I looked at it for maybe about 2 hours or so, and what I done was I put aside the open, close and catch and release rivers separate from all the other various regulations. It's just, you'd want to really take a couple of courses and actually by night actually understand the regulations throughout the country. But look at not to harp on about it. I haven't done it. I'm all legal now, and that's what it's all about. Get your license and get your regulations printed off of that. So just before I forget, I'd like to wish you all a very happy new year, and for the coming fishing season, I hope you catch loads of fish. That's what we're hoping for anyway. Listen, the next time you'll hear from me, hopefully we'll be heading down to get some early season fishing done, myself and Brian, and I'd like to go and get at Quran actually in Wardable beginning of the year. I believe we can have great sport there, you know. So look at, hopefully we'll get the weather. It's been very cold over the last couple of weeks or so, where I believe it's supposed to change actually for the start of the fishing season. So fingers crossed, I'll talk to you then.